Hey, and welcome back to my channel. So for all you new viewers, I just want to say a little bit about Vegan Adventurist. So Vegan Adventurist is my blog that looks at everything to do with a vegan outdoor lifestyle, and that includes things like vegan hiking boots, winter jackets made without down, and natural cosmetics. And today, on that note, we're going to be looking at natural deodorants. So as you've probably heard, a lot of conventional deodorants and antiperspirants contain quite a lot of toxic ingredients, and they include things like aluminium, phthalates, parabens, and all those have been found to be absorbed into your bloodstream and cause quite a lot of problems. I think they say about 60% of the stuff that you put onto your skin actually gets absorbed into your blood. And I found that out about 8 years ago, and it was because of that that I actually started looking into natural cosmetics. Now, finding natural face cream or body cream wasn't too hard, but I actually found finding a good natural deodorant was actually quite tricky. I've been trying quite a few brands over the past 8 years, and a lot of them didn't offer me much protection. I still smelt quite a lot, and especially when I was doing exercise, they didn't really work at all. Now, the difference between a natural deodorant and a conventional deodorant, or a conventional antiperspirant, should I say, is that they don't stop you from sweating. With a antiperspirant, the reason it offers such great coverage is that the aluminium molecules in it actually block the pores in your skin, which is really not a good thing. I mean, to stop your body doing something which it naturally should do with harmful toxic ingredients isn't really great at all. So when you're moving over to a natural deodorant, you need to be aware that no natural deodorants will stop you from sweating, but what they will do is deodorize the smell when you sweat, and they should work by neutralizing the chemicals in sweat, so it actually kills the odor causing bacteria. Now, as I mentioned, a lot of them that I tried didn't do that very well, but I have found a brand that I think is actually really good, and that is the Natural Deodorant Company. So these guys launched in 2015. I think, pretty sure they're an English brand, and it was set up by one woman who found the problem really tricky to herself to find a natural deodorant that worked, that wasn't full of chemicals, that wasn't harmful to your body. And actually she wanted to make a brand that really benefited your body with good natural organic ingredients. So the Natural Deodorant Company produces 3 different ranges of deodorant, and that includes the gentle range, the clean range, and also the active range. And they've all been formulated slightly differently to offer different coverage depending on what you want to use it for. The only real difference between them is that the gentle deodorant cream doesn't contain sodium bicarbonate, whereas the other two do. Some people find that sodium bicarbonate can be a little harsh on the skin. I've used it in the past. I do have sensitive skin, and I have experienced a slight burning on the underarm, but that usually went away after 1 or 2 uses, whereas some people will have that continuation of problem. So for those people, the gentle range is the way to go. So the active ingredients in these are either the sodium bicarbonate or the magnesium oxide, and they work by neutralizing the acid in sweat and killing the odor-causing bacteria, which results in a cleaner, fresher smell. The other ingredients in these deodorants include things like shea butter and coconut oil, which is used to smooth and nourish your skin, and also the jojoba oil and the Manuka essential oils and vanilla oils also offer a nice scent. Now, all the ranges come in different smells. I've got the vanilla Manuka here and the lemon and geranium. They're all vegan. One thing to note with the vanilla and Manuka is that the Manuka isn't honey, it's an oil from a tree. I didn't know that until I looked it up, but good to know. And they all smell really fresh. I'll try the lemon and geranium here. Yeah, they smell really fresh. This is what they look like inside. So it's like a cream that comes out, and you can scoop out. You only need like a pea-sized amount when you use it for your underarm, like a tiny amount. When it starts off, it is very slightly grainy, and it starts off cream, but when you rub it in, it's basically the colour disappears. The graininess does rub out, but there is a tiny bit left, but you can't really feel it on your underarms, and it really isn't a big deal at all. I'd rather use something that I know is natural and organic rather than putting loads of chemicals on my body. It also doesn't leave any stains on your clothes, which is a big plus. So what's really great about these products is they do offer really long-lasting coverage. I've worn them all day and haven't needed to reapply the deodorant cream at all. When I do exercise, I do like to put on an extra bit before exercise, and they've completely covered me during it. I haven't smelt whilst using it or after. Yeah, so the only real disadvantage to using these products is that you do have to apply them by hand, which can make it a little bit difficult while applying on the go, as you do have to wash your hands afterwards. But for me, that wasn't really a big of a deal. Yeah, so another thing to note is that the whole range is vegan and cruelty-free, and it's also quite nice supporting a business that was just launched by one person, and she's managed to grow it into something pretty special. There are other deodorant creams similar to this out on the market. I've heard quite good reviews about Schmidt's, but I think they recently were bought by Unilever, and I know Unilever do test some of its products on animals. I'm not sure if Schmidt's are tested on animals, but I know Unilever does. So it's really nice supporting an independent company, and I know these guys work really great. I know they also do an unscented range, and they also do one range specifically for men. I'm not too sure what that smells like, but these smell very fresh, so I imagine they would carry a similar scent. And yeah, they do work really well. This pot, I would say, lasts me at least 3 months. I apply it every morning and sometimes before exercise when I need to, and yeah, there's really nothing bad I can say about it. I think they're really good. I'll include a link below if you want to check out more information, and I've also got a more comprehensive review on the blog. Alright, so thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon for the next video.